Alright, Hades Omega here. So I'm just doing a quick video on a secondary air filter on the second gen Prius. So I was doing some, I have a K&N air filter on this. This those ones that you can clean and stuff. So I've definitely, every other oil change, I've been cleaning it. I think it may be a little excessive. I really should just look at it. If it looks dirty, go ahead and clean it. But it didn't look super dirty, but I cleaned it anyways. Hey, it's free, right? So anyway, so there's the K&N filter. But the video I'm making today is not about that filter. It's about this filter. What the hell is this? So if you look at the airbox design on the second gen Prius, you can see. So this goes on top of this, right? Like that. And so the air, here's how the intake works on the Prius. There's a snorkel here that comes in here, and it sucks in cold air from somewhere. So that's your cold air intake, and it sucks it in through this arm, and it goes through this filter. So this is the first filter, I guess, and this is the second filter, and yeah. So I mean, what the hell? Why are there two filters? I don't understand. And so what I'm thinking is, like, I should either. This filter looks dirty. I don't really know what this is. I don't know how much of a restriction it makes, but I'd imagine my car's got like 130,000 on it. It's a 2006 Prius, and I'm wondering if this is going to make any difference in my gas mileage. My gas mileage seems like it's been going down, but it kind of gets better when I do oil change. So I mean, the oil change is working. But what I'm thinking of doing is taking this out and see if it changes. So right now I'm getting about 45 is good for me right now. I can get anywhere from 40 to 45 miles per gallon because I put these stupid 16-inch silica wheels on, and they're wider and heavier, and they make the car work harder. I think it's a better mod for probably a third gen Prius because it's got more power. But anyway, so you can see they kind of it's just kind of just finagled in there. So I'm sure you can get it out with like a screwdriver or something. So I got this here. I'm gonna pry it in here. Hopefully I don't break it. I'm gonna take this filter out. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to get out now. Let me just keep on trying. Okay, so there it is. I got it out. So this, I'll tell you now. This is a irreversible mod. Yeah, so I don't know. If I wanted to turn it back to stock, I would just buy another cover. I'm pretty sure you can. This is a 2006 Prius. It's like more than 10 years old now. I'm sure you could find spare parts for it. Anyway, so here's what it looks like. To remove the secondary filter, I don't even know what this is, man. It looks like it's not another filter. It's got a kind of a plastic mesh on it, and then some kind of like cotton shit on it. I think it's to keep from like big particles from getting in. I don't understand, because you have an air filter. That's what that's for. So I mean, I'm thinking maybe this is plugged or something, but it looks clean. But hey, if it can get me more power or better fuel economy, I will be your guinea pig here. So anyway, so yeah, you can see how the so that's off. How I got it off was I tried to use these plastic things so I couldn't mess it up. But what I wound up doing is, if you it's connected here by 4 tabs. So this is why I mean it's irreversible. See, these tabs here are like kind of, they're plastic welded onto it. Right here, here, and here. There's 4 places where like it's kind of plastic welded on there. So once you take that off, that's it. I mean, I suppose you can just kind of just stick this in there, you know, kind of put it back. You can probably still put it back, you know, and maybe you can JB weld it, but why bother? Like I said, I'll just buy another cover if I try to make it stock again. Hopefully, I don't think they check this when they smog check anyway, so hopefully they don't check these, because they do smog hybrids now in California. But yeah, so what I had to do is I took a pry bar, or like a screwdriver like this here, and then I pried up here and got it out from here where it's connected. Like there's a kind of like a It's kind of like slots that hold it in, and then you can pry it out, and it kind of cracks this in the process. And then this is free. This becomes free. You can be like this, but it'll be stuck there. So you can either one thing you can do is you can probably get a drill and just drill these kind of like plastic buttons out, and then it should come right out. But I opted to just pried around it and broke the tabs off. So no damage to the airbox. Really, I mean, like, posts are gone, so I don't think you're ever putting this back in. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna try this mod out, and then I'll let you guys know how it turns out. I drive my Prius quite a bit, so we'll see. I'll check my gas mileages after the next time I do oil change, and I'll let you guys know what it is. So what the difference makes. But anyway, so if you look at the intake here, it goes up here through the filter, and then through this filter, and then it goes here. It's kind of got like a diffuser or some shit, and then it crashes into this plastic thing here, and it goes straight down there. It's such a big restriction. What the hell, man? All of this is just, I think, efforts to make it quieter, make the car quieter. I tell you this, I don't think the intake will make a lot of noise rather than the transmission and the engine, man, because the Prius just makes a lot of noise when it accelerates, and it doesn't go anywhere. If you know what I mean, if you're a Prius owner, you know what I'm talking about, man. You step on that pedal, and sometimes it doesn't go. It doesn't go the way you want it to go. But yeah, there it is. So I just cleaned the air filter, so it's a fresh air filter, and I took this thing out. So that's how you take. This is a secondary air filter mod Hades Omega is trying out here. I'll let you know if it makes any difference. So 45s is about as best as I can get on this guy lately, and so if I can get over 45 or consistent 45s, because I get like 40 to 45 the best. So and if I can get some more power out of this guy, it would be great. Old 2G Prius is getting a little small-winded. Alright, Hades Omega out. Until next time, I'll let you know in like 5,000 miles what happens. Hades Omega out.
Hades Omega here. So I'm driving my Prius today. I'm working. So I just wanted to give an update on how this secondary air filter mod worked. So I'll tell you now, like the gas mileage, I got like 43 in my last tank. I took a picture of it. So I've driven the car about more than 300 miles. So let me see what I'm getting right now. I've driven 110 on this tank, and I'm getting 42.3. Now I'm thinking the reason I'm getting better gas mileage is because the weather is getting warmer now. That's the reason. But I do notice, I can noticeably feel that the car has just a little bit more power than it used to. And I think that's because that secondary filter was probably like clogged or restricting the airflow. It's not like I gained horsepower. It's like I got my horsepower back, is what it felt like. Because like after maybe like 120,000 miles, my car felt a little more sluggish than normal. And then now I can notice that it's noticeably more peppier now. So I think it's a good little mod. Especially if you got a lot of miles. I have no idea why Toyota put that in there. So, yeah, I have no idea why Toyota put that secondary air filter in there. The only reason I could think is to maybe, like, just slow down the air, the airflow, Why would you want to do that, You just let the engine breathe. They're choking the engine out. So yeah, that is my 400-mile observation. The car feels like it's got a little bit more power than it used to. Gas mileage is okay. It's 42, 43. That's I can get the best at 45, but that's if I'm like awesome. Like I'm going downhill most of the time, and I'm using stealth and pulse and glide and all that good stuff. And I'm just like blasting through the freeway all the time. So, and it was a lot of mixed driving. So So like it's getting normal gas mileage. That's what I can say. But I do notice it's got more power. I can get up to my cruising speed faster, and that's the important thing. So yeah, secondary air filter deletion mod. I think it's successful. It's a good thing. So, and I'm gonna keep it that way. I hopefully they don't check that. I never seen anybody check the airbox for smog. So hopefully they don't check that. It shouldn't be too hard to get another airbox on eBay. These cars are like more than a decade old. So yeah, so those are my little thoughts on it. That's my 400-mile little review, and I thought it worked pretty good. It got a little more power, and the Prius needs more power. It could use more power. It could definitely use more power. All right, here's my gal.